for the sharing sessions. Let's welcome founder and CEO, Botnoi Group Southeast Asia, Dr. Winn Voravuthikunchai. The stage is yours.
Selamat pagi. First of all, thank you AWS for having me here. I'm so delightful to be in front of you, and maybe I can share experiences of my journey in Botnoi Group. I think that all of us know how advanced AI is today. We can use AI to see, we can use AI to listen, and we can use AI to speak, and we can use AI to translate, and many, many things. But actually what matters more than how advanced AI is how do we use AI? This year I've been traveling around the world to different places, to Europe, to the US, in order to learn about startup ecosystems in different areas and find business partners and opportunities. And I got impressed by a student. He's only 25 years, and his startup is only 1 year old. But he was able to sell his product and was able to raise 1 million euros after 1 year of his startup journey. And what he does is really, for the AI folks, you will think that, wow, it's not that difficult. So what he does was to have a computer vision system to detect weeds on the farms. And you will say that this is so simple. Use maybe YOLO, the open source latest model, and train a couple of images and you get the detector. But in fact, how he went to the farmers is that he told the farmers that, you know what, I can help you save money by reducing your chemical products to spray on the weeds. So the farmers, usually they go on the tractors and they have a nozzle to spray all over the farms, right? But this boy, he said that, I can detect, he didn't even say I can detect, he just said that, next month, instead of paying 1,000 euros, you will pay only 100 euros. You will reduce by 90% of your chemical cost without telling anything about AI. So instead of spraying the whole farm, you detect where the weeds are and spray in that particular point. And this story, he was able to sell to many farmers, and he was able to raise to the impact VCs because he told the impact VCs like, look, I can save the world by reducing the chemical products on the crops. This is a very inspiring story for me, and then I took back and think about my company, how we use AI. So now I want to give a pause for you guys to think, how are you going to use AI if the AI has such capabilities? So let's give a pause like 30 seconds. Right? Just think of one solution in your mind. What are you going to do with the AI that you have? Okay? Now, after you got a clear idea or you have sort of an idea what you're going to do with the AI, the next thing is that ask yourself, why aren't we doing that project? Because it can help many people. It can save a lot of money. It can, increase your revenue. So why not start it now? And you might think that, wow, it's so, I've been told that, actually I've also faced it myself, that the sales cycles for corporates may take, like from 6 months up to 24 months. This is, if you think about it, why don't you just start today and start, gaining revenues or reducing costs tomorrow? Why do you have to wait 2 years? Because 2 years is so long in the AI world. Okay, now I'm going to just play a video of how we use AI at Botnoi Group.
2019, the world faced the outbreak of COVID-19, leading to a shortage of medical personnel. We try to solve the shortage of human domain experts using chatbots instead of real personnel in hospitals to address the staffing shortage during the COVID-19 pandemic. Using a voice bot to address staffing shortages is a potential solution to address the issue.
If you need to contact regarding COVID-19, you can describe your symptoms to assess your condition preliminarily for treatment.
Using AI nurses to mitigate the shortage of nurses.
Let me introduce myself. My time name is Alisa. You can call me Alice. I'm a virtual AI nurse, created using the latest AI technology. I can reassess up to 400 diseases and offer around 50% of hospital pre-screening.
In addition to the shortage of nurses, there's also a shortage of personnel, such as chat support agents, teachers, HR staff, and other staff. We have many other tools and services available to help address this issue, such as chatbots, voice bots, and digital humans. Having our platform allows us to efficiently carry out operations and create various output quickly. Our AI experts have natural voice from our advanced text-to-speech technology and can speak in all Southeast Asian languages.
Xin chào, tôi có thể giúp đủ cho bạn. Chúng ta đã xin gửi bài viết cùng nhau của mình. Trong hết số ta nên ai chơi ngay đây Việt Nam.
And we are the first Thai startup on Canva app. We alleviate language barriers through identity-preserved AI voice translation. People can now speak in any language in their own voice.
มาเจอกับเจ๊ไฝที่ผัดไทยแต่ตุ้มยำ突然间阿里巴巴的马云来高曼谷县深圳时间微看市场多分配大象。你把那个这些用它跟马帮助可以阿拉瓦的感觉，关于阿里给他应该不做一些把带有的内容。人民阿妈和阿里巴巴拿出去有办法的带万大来公开。
And we also contribute to social assistance in various areas. We offer jobs related to AI for the disabilities. For example, we taught people with mobility disabilities to help us create chatbots. And we also taught people with visual impairments to become able to do live screencasting. We have served customers in various business domains, such as insurance, hospitals, banks, telecom, retail, real estate. We also collaborate with over 10 universities to develop AI capabilities in students, catering to the global demand for AI expertise. Last year, we provided over 250 internship opportunities, offering students practical experience in assisting with product development and in developing solutions for our partners' use cases. Finally, we have more than 80 tech and AI talent, building computer vision speech recognition, natural language processing, large language models, and text-to-speech. We offer advanced AI technologies and services that efficiently meet customer needs.
Botnoi Group, your AI transformation partner.
Yeah. So this is how we use AI. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm sure that we can do similar things in Indonesia. So we started the problem of domain expert shortage, like nurses, teachers, doctors, especially during the pandemic, that it gets clearer when there's a lot of patients waiting online or on the telephone calls. And if you think about it, this is something AI could help by just simply pre-screening, right? So if a patient calls in and says, you know, I think I have COVID-19. And then the AI might ask that, are you the patient? So if the patient says, yes, I'm the patient, then that's not the most severe case. Because if it's the most severe case, then I'm not the patient, my son is down, my son is not breathing. That's the ambulance case. But then the AI may say that, okay, then do you have difficulty in breathing? And then the patient says, no, I have just strong headache and fever. Then that's the lightest case, right? So you can shift the workforce to help the most severe case. And this applies to all kinds of industries, either it's finance or real estate, the most important leads, the most important critical issues like maybe your internet is not working, maybe you have emergencies, there's a fire or something. So that's the thing that you can use AI to help in prioritizations. This is things for schools, right? So in Thailand, it's an extreme inequality society where the richest have the best service, the best teachers. And people in the rural areas, students, they don't have good education. And it's a pity on the list, we are top 2, right? Thailand is top 1, and Indonesia is the 2nd. This is a pity that people should have equality in terms of education, in terms of healthcare. And I think that this is why we try to help by creating AI avatars like nurses, teachers, or even other applications like police. This is an example that we use at a hospital, a public hospital, very jammed, and we use the AI to do the pre-screening assessments and get the tickets so that the patients can just go straight to get services instead of having a nurse to do the pre-screening for you. So these are the AI components that I mentioned at the beginning. In order to make an AI expert, you need to have the AI to listen to you. You need to have large language models to understand what do you want, what the customer wants. And then you need text-to-speech to speak back to the human. And I'm very fortunate that AWS partnered with us. They have Amazon Connect, which is the telephony system, in which we will never have the capability to do that. So by having AWS as partner, we can now make phone calls coming through our systems, detect what people are talking on the phone, and provide the service back. And this is a demo that actually we made last night. The voice is not up.
Saya mau pesan nasi goreng. Saya mau pesan teh manis. Sudah cukup.
Silakan periksa kembali apakah pesanan ini sudah benar. Konfirmasikan jika sudah tepat atau memberikan saya bicaraan dari sebuah sesuatu.
Konfirmasi.
Tampaknya saya lupa dari informasi yang diperlukan. Bisa saya periksa apakah
Nama saya Ari, nomor telepon 012-979-5015. Alamat saya Jalan Dharma Wangsa, nomor 10, Jakarta Pusat.
Saya sudah mendapatkan nama dari alamat Anda, namun saya belum mengonfirmasi nomor telepon Anda. Anda menunjukkan nomor telepon Anda adalah 012-965-1. Maka itu benar.
Yeah, so I was actually happy about the demo, so we did it just less than an hour. And I asked my friend, what do you think? He said, nah, it's off. It's not that smooth, right? But I would say that for me, it's so smooth because I don't know the language. No kidding. I asked him that whether you can make the orders and you can give the information to the restaurant. And he said, yes. So that's an achievement already. If this can automate, who cares whether the bot talks like human or it talks like bots? You order food with your unnatural language, which is using your phones, using your fingers. But at least now you can speak with your own language. Although it's a bit slow, maybe the accent is not that clear, but still you can get the service done. And definitely it will keep on increasing, getting better and better. So this is what I want to emphasize, that the solutions won't be perfect from day one, but you have to just get started. Because if you don't get started, you won't see the problems and how you're going to improve that. And this is how we operate at Botnoi. We are a small company, we're not a giant, we don't have a lot of capitals. But this is how we action. We cannot wait until we get funding, we get a lot of customers and start doing good things. We start right now. So we also think about the ecosystems. When we were able to build solutions, we thought about how can we scale, how can we make others be able to do the solutions as well. And that's the reason why we bootstrap, we got sales from corporates, we got profit, and we take the profit to build platforms. And to build platforms, we can onboard our partners to help us build more solutions. And these are the two main platforms that we have. One is a chatbot platform that you can create chatbots, avatars, voice bots. It's a drag and drop, no coding, no code interface. And we have another platform, it's called text-to-speech, that we have around 20 Indonesian voices right now. So you can try, and I would, happy to, give free credits for you to test it out. We hope to have more voices, like maybe 100 voices by next year. And it's really important to have variety of voices and different accents. So I hope that in Thailand we have many accents, and we hope to do this the same with you in Indonesia. And this is an example that we can use. No, there's no voice.
Hello, anh em Sasaya Đông Tú. Xin chào, tôi có thể giúp gì cho bạn? Mình là bà Chobaka Shiko Pelukunia Malay. Tâm lý xua tan nhau ái chơi hay nói Việt Nam. Các bàiนี้ค่อยสามารถช่วยเราได้อย่างไร
So if you recognize, although you won't know the language, but if you recognize that it's the same girl speaking in different languages, so it preserves the identity. And if you think in the future we might stay in the metaverse and we might make friends with French people, with Thai people or African people, then we can speak in our own language and they will hear in their own languages. Isn't that cool? Because identity is very important. You want to keep your identity. You don't want to be someone else, right? Everyone is unique. If I were told to be here and I can speak to you in my voice, and that would be awesome. And this is the business impact. As I said, that 7 years, Botnoi was always on the blue line. So cloud provider, AWS, and then there's the AI foundation models and open source models. And then we are sitting on top, we're doing engineering for languages and businesses. But that's not actually the solution. So we start to build solutions and scale solutions. So previously we built solutions for corporates, and we never thought about scaling. But now, once I hear the story of that 25 years old boy, then I go, wow, I need to do something like him, right? Thinking about a solution, very specific, unique, know who the customers are, and scale across. So then I came back to Thailand recently, and I made the new structure of my company. So we have debt collection for banks. So we start to partner with a bank in Thailand and learn about debt collections. And we learn so much about it. It's not only about outbound voicing call that, hey, you have due payment, but you need to understand there's brackets between debts in different days and the amount and the type of debt. And actually, one thing very interesting, I thought that they might be interested in cutting costs in calling out. So they use thousands of people, which makes like, 20 million baht, I don't know how much is it, but I said that, we could cut the cost by at least half, so you will save next month by 10 million baht. And they said, no, actually I don't want to save the operation cost, because the actual loss is the NPL, which is 4,000 million baht. I'm sorry, I didn't do the calculation, but that's huge. That's like more than just, reducing the contact centers. But we do more things like demand forecasting, AI for HR, lead generation for real estate, and meeting confirmations. And my plan is to have a CEO on each of these verticals, and partners. Maybe we have partners in Indonesia as well. But using our Blue Line and AWS cloud provider platforms, and coming up to build the solutions to scale. These are the list of our customers in different verticals: insurance, finance, hospitals, banks, and real estate, and retail, and telecom. And this is very important. It's not only about commercial, it's about how to make the world better and sustainable, right? We created an app for the vision impaired. It's called an AI mirror. So of course this is built on top of multi-models from the foundation models, but we do engineering and we tweak it in order to have this app to see how the blinds dress. So if they have the t-shirts upside down, then we can tell the users. And also we have, there was a patient that will lose his voice because he got cancer. And he's a lecturer, so he likes to give speech, he likes to teach. And he was like, posted on Facebook that I've heard that AI can help in cloning voices. So we volunteered and helped him, and he was so happy to have his voice back. And we were able to contribute to the society more. And also there's voice bots for mental health and many applications that we can think of. At last, it's about resources. AI is something new. We are entering the new era, and we need resources. We need people to know how to build, how to use it. So therefore, we set up a community. Actually, we were not able to find AI resources as well. But are we going to give up if we cannot find resources? No. So we thought about building resources. So we go to universities and say that this is what we built, and we can help your students to gain the knowledge and experiences in working with us. And so we have more than 10 MOUs with different universities in Thailand. And so what we do is that everyone is online, and we split into groups, and we go to customers together with the students, and they get to learn, get hands-on experiences. And we had more than 300 trainings. So the last slide I want to emphasize again, it's not about how advanced AI is. Matter more is that how we use AI, right? So we would love to collaborate with universities in Indonesia, businesses in Indonesia, and we're looking for partners in order to bring what we have. It will be a, why not? We have the foundations, and why not like expand it to Indonesia here. This is my LinkedIn, and this is my, my person in Indonesia phone number that made the demo just now. So feel free to add me on LinkedIn and reach him out. I hope you learned something and you got some inspirations in how to make and use AI. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, for your insightful tips. Thank you very much. We are so inspired for your vision and leadership, how to set the stage for the future of this industry.
Thank you for.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now let's move to the next station. So we will dive deeper about Amazon background, ladies and gentlemen. Please.